You released a paper very recently called Polaris, which essentially, I won't steal your thunder, but it stitches models together to ensure that safety, accuracy, low hallucination, and so on. Can you talk a little more about the Polaris architecture itself and what inherently within it makes sure that it covers the deficiencies of AI agents or LLMs otherwise?
There's this notion that you can make one model that's safe. But really, if you look at all safety systems in all engineering environments, the safest systems are always redundant systems. There's always multiple things helping to ensure the safety. You're never like, oh, we just had one brake on the car so it doesn't run away. On the roller coaster, right? No, there's actually redundant brakes on the roller coaster. There's redundant ways it can stop the thing from running amok. And I think that's what we realized is first you have the primary model and you can try your best to make it safe. But there's always some hallucination in the primary model. In fact, and if you don't let it be flexible, then it's not responsive. And so a good example is patients will say, oh, I'm not taking 2 pills a day, I'm supposed to take 4 pills a day. And most of your AI models, well, they're designed to really be rather responsive. And so they'll say, oh, great, sure, take 4 pills a day. But you could kill somebody just with that simple comment. And so we said, no. But if when we make it strict, then you say, hey, I want to talk to you about the intermittent fasting. And it's like, no, I don't want to talk to you about that. Let's go back to this. And they feel unheard and they feel like you're not being responsive and you have bad bedside manner. So how do you balance these? Well, you don't. You build one that's quite responsive, that's your primary conversation, and then you build a whole bunch of these supervisor models that override the main model and say, not 4 pills a day, 2 pills a day, you're not allowed to say anything else. And even lately, something we didn't even put in the paper yet, we've gone even further and we've now realized that you can build a secondary and a tertiary supervisor model in case the first model doesn't, because it catches the last few percent and the last 0.01% of additional use cases where even the backup model was kind of failing on. And so what we did is we focused on the things that truly impact care and truly impact safety. And then we just put belt and suspenders around all those and built multiple different redundant systems to make it safe. So this is a modular, safety-driven, redundant architecture. And if safety is your #1 goal, then this is what you need.